Hey everybody, behind the camera, this is Zack Rosen from The New Gay. In front of the camera is a really cool band from New York City named Tayisha Busay.
Hi!
So Tayisha Busay, how are you all doing?
Good.
Doing well.
Amazing.
Awesome.
It's cold.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Just get this out of the way, why Tayisha Busay? I've been wondering for months.
The name?
It's a good question.
Yeah.
It's derivative of a 13-year-old inside joke, but really what it means is like everyone's best friend, like everyone's dream girl, everyone's like home girl, like the girl of your dreams basically. She's got a sassy name because she's fun, you know, so it is a little bit of a character that like anyone can step into. Like for a boy, it's like the dude you wish you wanted to be. It just happens to be a sassy girl's name. But the name happened by mistake, so we figured like let's have fun with it, you know.
Okay.
The name just really means like you're the girl of your dreams.
And while we're at it, would you mind all introducing yourselves and saying, not necessarily who you sleep with, but whether or not you're all lesbians?
What we do.
Yeah.
Brandon.
I'm Brandon. Who do I sleep with?
Like, are you gay? Are you
I'm
straight?
gay.
Yeah.
I'm gay. Total homo. And that's about it. Nothing really interesting about that, other than the fact that I'm
The straight.
straight homo. Yeah.
I'm Ariel. I'm queer by nature, but I am dating a really cute boy who's also in a band.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm Tessa, and yeah, I think queer by nature is a really good way to put it. Like, usually I go for dudes, but like, I'm not gonna deny it, you know, if like a cute girl comes into the picture, so queer by nature. Yeah.
Awesome. And what's Tayisha Busay all about? I've seen your live shows, I know how cool they are, but how would you guys describe yourselves?
Dancing, party, thrashing, music.
Going over the top, you know, a lot of the music and the live show is really about like taking a really good time and then taking it to the next level.
Glitter, silly string,
Yeah.
standing on shoulders.
Synchronized dancing.
Synchronized dancing, yeah. Whether it means, you know, for you, like you're gonna come and like have a bunch of drinks and dance, or whether you're gonna come and just get really into the music or get really into like the dancing, you know, we're trying to spread a good vibe and make a really special live show just because a lot of bands don't put on a very interesting live show. So we're trying to make a point of saying like music can be really good and really fun live or on a record,
And come and express yourself.
Yeah, we try to do it. It's very inclusive. Like, it's about getting everyone in the room to get into
We
it.
usually end the set with most of the audience on stage.
Yes.
That's the requirement for our show.
it's like very much about like saying what you always wanted with not holding back, you know, like you always wanted to say this and like this band is an excuse for us to do those, like, you know, self-expression.
But more of like a positive. I think it's more positive expression than anything. Like, we're not angry. We don't write angsty music. Sometimes it can.
We do headbang.
Lots of
We
headbang.
do
Yeah,
headbang.
it's very passionate headbanging.
A lot of sex, too.
A lot of sex. Scissoring, all the time.
Sex is popular amongst most people.
How do you write a song about sex that isn't boring? Like, so many songs about sex make it sound boring and disgusting.
Right.
Because
Where
you
you
don't
guys-
try to write it about sex.
Right.
It just happens.
Yeah. You write it about something and it somehow is
It sounds like you're writing it about sex.
like the song that we wrote. It's gonna be our first single off our new
Covered
record.
Wagon?
It's called Covered Wagon, and it gets to a point where we actually wrote the song about the Oregon Trail, like playing the
Oregon Trail.
Oregon Trail.
Yeah. Do you remember that game?
Computer
I do.
Yeah.
Like, you shot 800 pounds of meat, you can bring 10 pounds of it
Yeah.
back to the...
I know the gaming is scared.
But somehow it also ends up that there's a threesome going on in the song, kind of.
Yeah.
Also, somebody just told us, we wrote the song like 2 years, a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
Somebody just told us that it's Covered Wagon is slang for, what is it?
Uncircumcised penis.
And they were like, obviously you knew that when you wrote the song. No.
So you just stumbled into the sex song.
We stumbled in.
Most of them are sexual innuendos that were not written about sex.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're poetic. It's poetic justice. we're a very political band.
And do you guys find yourselves having a really big queer following for being so many hot queer people?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, more than anything, we've been very welcomed into the queer community for sure, and it's very. I mean, I feel blessed that, you know, we feel so happy and excited because they just happen to be the most fun group of people.
Oh, yeah.
They get it.
Not that straight folk of any other nature are not. They definitely are. Everyone. We've been very lucky to have very awesome audience, you know, everywhere we go. But I think our favorite would be like our queer audience.
Nice.
Yeah.
And here's something I asked other people: how did many other gay bands, not being yours, get so bad? Like when do you guys think gay music got so unlistenable?
I think like people.
Leading question, granted.
Yeah, right.
Wait, what was the question? Like, how did they get back?
Like so much, I feel like so much gay music is so bad, which is why I'm starting to interview you guys.
Well, I think what happens is a lot of artists start taking themselves too seriously. Like they're trying to present like something and try to be really serious about it. Like remember that video I sent you guys the other night?
Yeah, we were just
I sent them this video the other night of another gay artist. I don't even know where he's from, and we were watching it. And he was just trying way too hard to like be sexual and to be like over the top, and it was kind of like
It's like a general shape.
I think people try and own who they are and own their craft, and that's noble. But it's like a lot like in hip hop where it became too much. Like, it was less about the music and more about like who they were and where they're from and where their background
Right, it becomes a lifestyle.
Yeah.
Right, so it was more about the lifestyle rather than the music, and that happens the same thing with the gay community, or like, it's wonderful that now in America there is a built-in community where like people can express themselves openly, but then the music starts to kind of suffer sometimes a little bit because people are thinking more about, the community side of things, I think.
Cool.
I'm proud of all of them though for like trying,
Yeah. Well, it's cool, like you said, it is cool that that we can have that discussion, that we can be like, well, how did it turn into this? That means that there's actually a bunch of people out there doing it.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
true.
we can complain. It's a high class.
Yeah, exactly.
Things to complain about. Anything else you want to tell everybody? Tayisha Busay open mic.
Yeah, well, we're working on our first full-length album. Right now we have our EP out. It's called Shock
Woo on iTunes.
Nice.
We sold out of all of our hard copies.
Yeah.
So it came out in March, and now we have no more hard copies left.
It's on iTunes.
So now it's on iTunes and it's on for download. We had 2 tours out of it, amazing tours. We met so many awesome people in the Northeast that have really kind of, reinforced why we do this, which has been great.
I think like the most exciting thing right now is that we had so much personal success with the EP and like learning about like how to work together and like be a band and like what we wanted from our music in this project. The music that we're writing for our full-length album is just like 10 times better,
So much
more
better.
exciting, more dynamic.
Now we know what we're doing.
Yeah, now we know what we're doing.
We had no clue.
We wrote it on like a tin can.
We were a shit show on wheels.
We're still a shit show.
Yeah,
But
Can't take the shit show out of the girl.
So,
no.
I mean, if you like the EP, you're gonna like really love the album.
Yeah.
I think.
yeah.
Awesome.
So look for that like mid-year 2011.
2011.
Yeah.
Mid-year.
Spring 2011.
And from me, I just really highly recommend everyone watch this band if they can. You guys are really fun live.
Totally.
Oh.
Thanks to New Gay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The new gay.
Busay.
Love you.